Hey, what's up, y'all? I just hit 1600 on League Chess. I've had the account for about a week. It's, what is my name on here? Journey, Jurney, 21800. If you want to send me a challenge, or friend request me, or follow along, or whatever you want to do, I'd appreciate it. We can have some fun. Played this game with 98% accuracy with the black pieces. It's pretty good for me. I'm not Hikaru Nakamura or anything like that. But played the Czech Pirc. I thought I'd go over it real quick. This is an interesting line. This is what you're going to see 90% of the time. If you're looking for a solid opening to play that you don't have to know much theory, Czech Pirc is a nice one. I used to be a mainline Pirc player, which is a G6 instead of C6. But the last couple of months, I've only been playing C6, and it's fairly straightforward. The idea being bring queen to A5, pin the knight, try to take it. They don't know it. If not, support the E5 push, and then drop back here to either C7 or B6, putting pressure on pieces or defending this E5 square. But in this game, this is a line that they do play at times. That you do see at times, not a lot. It's not super common, but you will see it. In this position, I like to come to B6 and pressure B2. If they just were to take here, they have to be really careful how to take on B2, and then you could end up winning the rook. If they take, you could take. You're going to go up a pawn at least. If they're not careful, you could end up winning a rook. You could end up winning, going up a piece, messing up their pawn structure. Just for example, let's just say that they took here, take on B2, and then they could go back. You got a piece here. What are they going to do? I guess they could come back up and block, win the piece. Then you go up 2 pawns. What else could they do here? They could go ahead and take here to wherever you would take. And again, here now they're pawn structure. And what are they going to do now? They're going to have to move here, and in which you could just take. What else could they do here? They could come over here with the rook. Again, you're going to take. They could do something like this, and you could just, you could take, and then takes. You're up a piece and a pawn there. I mean, it can be pretty tricky. Anyway, in this game, he was a lot of, you don't see that a lot, but if they do that, they do take, just take on B2 and kind of see how they play it. And if they don't take and they just protect the pawn in some way, just play knight B to D7 and just continue development. This is the main idea of the Czech Pirc, is to come out here to A5, pinning this knight, and hopefully they don't see it. You take, as well as supporting this E5 push, which you'll see here in a minute. He defends with the queen, which isn't probably the best move. As a matter of fact, if you see, they called it an inaccuracy. He should have came back and defended with the bishop, in which case, I would have came back to C7 probably, or C6. Probably C6. I'm sorry, probably C7 actually. That's kind of your safe square in this opening. I struck the center here, and then this is a blunder here. He's losing the knight, and he just kind of starts sacking pieces. So pretty instructive game. My opponent was 16-21, and if you're looking for something pretty easy to play, that you don't have to learn a lot of theory and kind of just get your pieces in an easy little setup, I recommend the Czech Pirc. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I mean, it's not it's not going to defeat the world or whatever. I mean, you're going to obviously the more you put into it, the better you're going to get at it. But I used to be just a mainline Pirc player, which is where you fianchetto and play G6 instead of C6, and just it just gives me a lot of problems sometimes with people who know how to play against that. So if you're looking for something kind of simple to play, Czech Pirc might be your thing. Anyway, y'all have a good day. God bless.